Hi everyone, I'm Hannah and welcome back to day 21 of our 31 days of aerial yoga. So today we're going to learn another inversion. This one is going to be plow pose and shoulder stand. So we're going to grab one edge of our fabric and fanning it all the way out. So this is super important. Make sure it's not folded over itself on the other side. So we're going to get into our fabric. So whichever way you find the best to get into your fabric, I'm just going to come and sit into it. So you're bringing your thumbs into the fabric behind you, just in one opening. Take about 5 little grabfuls and push down into the fabric and take a little hop. So bring the fabric behind your knees, your hands up and behind you so that you can grab a hold of the edges of your fabric. So grabbing these edges, we're gonna lay our back down. We're gonna bring our feet into the fabric, and we can bring our feet down into the fabric and push the fabric away. So you can bring your feet in, push the fabric away so that you have more fabric on the other side of your feet. So we want less fabric around our shoulders. It's super important for this pose. So we want to make sure we only have a tiny little bit of fabric around our shoulders, but it is very important that we still have that fabric on our shoulders. See if you can grab a little bit just so that your edges touch. You don't want any more than that around your shoulders. Find your piece of fabric that's over your feet and make sure it's quite a large piece. So it should come up to at least your knees. And if it's a little bit higher, that's great because it just gives you more coverage and more for your body to catch. So we're gonna lay back, bring our hands to a prayer and like a clap, and bring the edges of the back of your hand to the inside of the fabric and your thumbs to the outside of the fabric. And we're gonna roll our shoulders, roll our hands in. We're gonna engage our abs, bring our knees in, and bring our body to a little tuck. So you can see here that there's this piece of fabric over my feet and it's kind of folded in a funny way right now. Bring it back in. So this can totally happen. So we're gonna bring our body to a tuck. So this is just the starting of our shoulder stand. So we can extend our legs up, bring your feet against the fabric and bring your shoulders and open up your chest. So we come to our shoulder stand. So come back down, bring your knees in and release it back down. So we're just coming to a little tuck. So you can just bring your knees in and hold onto the fabric, and you can feel your butt just picking up off of the mat, or of the fabric, sorry. And you can extend your legs out and you can feel your feet there are getting caught by that fabric. Engage the abs, pushing the legs up. Bring the legs to the edges of the fabric, and then extend your chest high. So it comes to our shoulder stand. And then engage the abs, pulling it back down into our fabric once again. So that is our shoulder stand. To get into our plow pose, we really have to make sure that that piece of fabric is up over our knees. We're gonna do the exact same thing. So we're gonna tuck our feet, bring our feet into a pike, and you bring your butt just over your shoulders. So you can see here that my feet are getting caught in the fabric, and that's what we want. And to come to our full shoulder stand, we extend, bring our hips down, and bring our torso forward. So we come to this plow pose. Hips down, and we can tuck our hips back and bring it back in. So we're gonna come back up to our seat and then come to our stand. So that was our shoulder stand and our plow pose. And I'll see you tomorrow for another pose for our 31 days of aerial yoga challenge.